Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Are you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's going on, people? Woo! What's going on, people? I guess we already found the verdict. Zimmerman was found not guilty. I don't want to do a video too much longer on this. This is my last video. I'm not going to talk about it anymore, only because I'm over it. I started in the beginning, and I'm going to say this, and this is what I'm going to say. It's horrible. It's disgusting. It happened. Many black people, and it's not about race, are not surprised. Many white people are not surprised. Many people in general are not surprised. Now, this is the thing that gets me. This is how I find a problem with this whole thing. You know, and this is just my opinion. I feel like this. Whoever was Trayvon's, I guess the prosecutor side, Trayvon's lawyer, he was an absolute fuck up. And there's no shade, he was a fuck up. And when I say fuck up, I mean, first of all, when they got that girl on witness stand, and they were asking her what was her first language. She was Creole, then she was Spanish, and then she spoke English, which was her third language. Basically what they were trying to say, she don't understand what the fuck he was saying in the whole production of it. Now at this point, me, I'm not even a fucking lawyer. I will be like this. I object. The defendant is badgering the witness. So obviously I would stop it. When I would feel as though my witness or my people on my side was being attacked, I would I object, and I would tell them why I object. And he could say objection overruled this stuff. He sat there and set them on this way and let the motherfuckers just attack. I watched it go from seat to seat, and everybody just dug in and got into it. So my thing is, this is like, what the fuck was you doing? Why was you sitting there? You just sat the fuck there. I saw Zimmerman's side. I didn't even fucking saw his side. You know, Trayvon's side. You know what I'm sitting there saying? Okay, now, you got the father sitting up there, he looked bedazzled. You got the young girl, she's like, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. When the fuck did you do a brief with both of them to let them know what you say? Okay, if they sit up there and they said, didn't you say that wasn't Trayvon? Didn't you say it wasn't? Well, now, after that, I'm hearing this video again, because evidently I'm hearing more clear, that was Trayvon. That was Trayvon. No, you didn't say that. Oh, did you say that you wasn't really sure? If you was a good motherfucking defendant, the prosecutor, you was sitting up there on Trayvon's side, you'd have been like, listen, this is what's going to go down. Because everybody who came forward on Zimmerman's side was very straightforward and direct. Where the fuck did y'all get this fucking lawyer, this motherfucker straight from hell? And that's just my opinion. I feel as though it was very fucked up on his part. He didn't even do it to the proper way. This is the thing that gets me. Why is it being turned around as if Trayvon was following Zimmerman, and Trayvon chased Zimmerman down, and Zimmerman is the one who was running for his life, and he defended himself, and he was killed. He killed Trayvon. That's self-defense. When you are turning around and you're following someone, and then all of a sudden you come after, and the boy asked him, why are you following me? Why are you following me? The boy is scared for his fucking life. There are boys being raped, there are boys being murdered, and sometimes just walking around being black can be a motherfucking crime within itself. So why are you following me? Then I said, he sits up there and say, sending us an attack. You attack a boy and stuff like that. My thing is this, I've never saw somebody with a hoodie on saying, why are you following me? If anything, the hoodie would have been off. This is how they switched it all around. They made it seem like Trayvon had a hoodie on. Fuck it. You might as well say he had a mask on. He had a mask on the hoodie. He looked like he was going to go up to no good. No one would never really know the truth of that, because guess what? Zimmerman got rid of the evidence. And then we sit back and we watch this whole thing of how it played out. Zimmerman sits up the victim. He's sitting in fucking court. He's laughing. He's enjoying himself. Trayvon parents are sitting over there, and God bless them. Trayvon parents, mother, father sitting over there. Tears are just running out their eyes. All you see is tears coming out their face. What fucking devastation is that within the stuff that they have to relive this shit over and over? Look at the man who fucking killed the kid, and they're over there fucking laughing. How would you like it if your fucking ass was sitting over there and you was watching somebody kill your family member and you be sitting over there laughing? But you know, I feel as though this whole thing is going to play out really to another way. They're saying Zimmerman is going to have to need protected custody. I don't really want to talk about this no more, because I got a feeling this is going to go to the left anyway. And I really don't want to be a part of it as much as it's not over with me, because God is going to be the final judge of it all, and we already know that. But my thing is this, is that Zimmerman had like 3 lawyers, 3 or 2 or something like that. I'm not really sure. I saw like 3 sitting over there. But the simple fact of the matter was, he was lawyered to fuck up. Unless there was one black man. Maybe there was more, I don't know. I didn't see anybody. All I saw was that. I saw that little young girl on that bed. She was like, yes, sir. When the fuck was you going to step in and say, this witness is being badgered? She was fucking being badgered. A lot of times when people say something, they say, well, now that I think about it, sometimes you need to recap on something because you're fucking devastated. Your friend just got murdered. Zimmerman set up these, oh shit, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? He's getting his game plan out. Okay, this is what we're going to say. This is how we're going to do it. This is called mapping out. It's called briefing your fucking client. When the fuck was they briefed? Obviously, they was not briefed. And it's so fucked up. I'm not even motherfucking lawyer, and I understand a lot within the system that goes down, you know, and I don't agree with the system and stuff, and a lot of things like that. And some people say, well, you know what? It's over it, get over it. Why don't you go to tell that shit to people whose family members that's been killed and stuff like that? Oh, your family member's murdered. Why don't you get over it? Just fucking get over it. It's horrible, but I learned one thing within the world: if it ain't happened to us, we really don't give a fuck. But my thing is this: is that. So I guess Florida need to change their laws. Maybe they take a look into. And then all of a sudden I was like, well, Obama need to do it. What the fuck do y'all want from the president to do now? Okay, you want him to go into everybody's house. You want to listen to everybody's story. This is a big motherfucking world. How many things do you want one man to do? Why all of a sudden every time something turns around, you want him to, oh, we got to go to Big Daddy? My thing is this: is that why is it that he got to get involved? He can only do but so much. He's one person. He can't be in everything, everywhere, at every time. He's got so many things. He's being attacked left and right and stuff like that. And I know it's a horrible motherfucking position. I would never want to be the president. But you know, you apply for it, you got it. It's a great thing because finally we got one. We probably won't get one for a while, but it's okay, we got one. And that being said, I'm over it. I had a bad feeling it was going to go like this. And it's not a race issue. It's not about black. It's not about being white. It's about being truthful. And the truth of the matter was that the boy was being followed. You cannot stop nothing else. I don't give a fuck if he was followed by a black man, a white man, a Puerto Rican man, a fucking white woman, a black woman. You was being followed. You was being pursued. You was being murdered. You was shot down. I'm still gagging over the ones. And the thing about it is this guy is not a fucking cop. He is a neighborhood watch. So let's all say this. Let's all just go down to motherfucking lawyer. I mean, just go down to fucking Florida and sit back there and say, well, I guess we don't need to, you know, go out and get jobs. We could just wait for motherfuckers to get off of work. And then when they fight back, because we feel as though they're being attacked, we could just kill them. And we could sit in court and say, well, I was defending myself. They said, well, what was you doing? They tried to defend. Well, they was acting really funny with the money. And I had to pursue, I had to do what I had to do. Would it be a problem then? No. Because evidently you would sit up there and say, well, we understand, you know, they acted funny with the money, so you got rid of them. Y'all need to really fix that shit down there in Florida because something is definitely wrong with that fucking picture. And that being said, I'm just over it. I'm over it. I'm disgusted by it. I don't know. You know, there's nothing wrong with being black, but sometimes it can be a very much inconvenient at times. And then people say, well, you know, it's not always like that. My thing is this: is that, Lord Jesus, please take my mouth because I'm about to say something fierce and I don't want to say it. Because everybody's white is not bad, everybody Puerto Rican is not bad, and it's definitely not a black and white issue because from what I found out, he's not even white. So it's not even on that level of it. But my thing is this: is that it's a lot going on. And I know people be like, well, every time you black people get upset, y'all always want to play the race card. I have nothing to say in reference to that about the race card because I could go deep into that. I could go so deep, but I'm not going to say this, and I'm going to be very honest and be very real with it. Everybody has a little bit of racism, and so I don't give a fuck what color you are, black, white, Puerto Rican, Haitian, Indian, whatever the fuck you are. Everybody has it. It's just like that. And I could go into a lot more deeper shit that bothers me and stuff like that within that, but I really don't want to go into that because all my friends are not black. All my friends are not white. All my friends are not Indian. All my friends are not Chinese. All my Jamaican, my Haitian. I got a spectrum of the people all around the world, and I'm not going to go against them because of their race. We need to start treating people like, well, I don't say treat them like shit, but when a person fucks up, it doesn't matter what race they are. It's that person individually fucked up. If John went out there and did something fucked up, Raven don't have a motherfucking thing to do with it. I'm going to fuck, we both was black. That's what he did. You fucking jumping his shit. Understand the way we judge people is on the way they look, because that's the way the world we live in. It's sad, but it's real. Anyway, that being said, I'm over it. I know you over it. We're over talking about it. But it's not done. It's not done because it bothers me. If I fight back for my life and the person kills me, and I hate to say this and I don't even want to add this into there, but to be honest with you, this is what transsexuals go through. This is the life of a transsexual. We sit back, we fight back, we get murdered. Everybody takes the fucking killer side and say, well, she must have did something. What did she do? She had to do something. She lured him in. Motherfucker already knew. But he killed us. And guess what? As you hear, it's no big deal. No one never fighting over a transsexual's life. Very few you hear about it, but it's not even that factor, because we're always to blame. And I'm going to tell you just like this, and I mean no harm and no shame, but anyone like me, y'all better motherfucking fight back, and don't motherfucking sit around and, oh. Anyway, I think I better get off, because it's very personal, it's very deep, and I definitely do feel for the girls like me, or people that are different, who have to pay for your life for being different. And that's what I always said, people that are different always have to pay the bigger cost. I'm a transsexual. I've been jumped on. I've been beat on. I've been punched on and every fucking thing. The only difference is I punch and I fight and I bite and I scratch and I motherfucking go back. And a lot of times these punk style of motherfuckers think they're going to get me and they didn't get it. They got it. And trust and believe, I'm the biggest punk you ever wanted to be. I would run faster than the most fastest bitches in the world. But at the end of the motherfucking day, sometimes you're not allowed to run. Sometimes you have to fight back. But at the end of the day, when it all gets down to it, how come we always the one that's a victim? Gay people get bashed. Transsexuals get murdered. What is wrong with this picture? You don't want us prostituting, you don't want us doing all this motherfucking shit, but yet still you don't even want us in your motherfucking offices sitting around here and you got all these Anyway, you got all these motherfuckers, I'm just gonna finish it. You got all these motherfucking people that are gay sitting up here in these high fucking authority type of spot. You so busy trying to make sure another bitch like you don't make it to the motherfucking spot. When you get to, you done blackballed us and pushed us out the motherfucking spot because you done brown nail your ass all the way to where you had to get to. But yet still, you see a girl like me trying to make it, and you know that's one of your own, you should try to enforce it, try to help a bitch. But you motherfuckers sit up here and you try to make sure the bitch never make it. You done blackball her so far down, you done said so much about her, that they don't even, they got unencouraged. Even though the fact that education, everything may be sitting there, she's not the person that you sit up there blackballed against them so bad, they don't even want to hire them. And that's how it is. But anyway, that being said, I'm over it, I'm over it, I'm over it.